You have a picture of me laughing.
I have a picture of me like this. Alright.
Use all your strength. You did it.
Yeah. Whoa, I'm kicking things. Are we doing it?
We're here.
Hi, I'm Dean. What?
There you go. Hi, I'm Mel.
We're Melandian.
We're back.
So we're taking a vacation. We're going for 9 days. We're trekking through eastern Oregon and eastern Washington, and then through Idaho, and then all kinds of Montana. This is our first night. We made it to Spokane.
It's our first time in Spokane. I love Spokane. And we're in downtown. That's where our hotel is.
This hotel's amazing, too.
It's not. Oh, we went to Manitou Park.
Manitou Park.
It's one of the popular things to do if you do a quick web search of things to do in Spokane. It's a big city.
It's huge.
It's much bigger than I was expecting.
Sprawling. Like if you've ever seen the movie Benny and June, you know where they live, that house that's underneath the tracks? That's how I pictured all of Spokane. It's not.
I don't even remember.
It's pretty
even
clean.
Even though it's old, like, it's pretty clean.
The place, at least what we saw of
Yeah.
it. Like we walked down some back alleys to get to the local coffee place.
Because we're dying, because we've been up since...
I've been up since 3.
I've been up since 4.
And it's now 5.
Is it?
I don't know, that clock died. This
hotel is special.
This hotel's amazing. But anyway, so day 1's kind of in the book. Tomorrow we're off to...
I don't remember. We're off to somewhere. We're off to Idaho and then going into Montana. We're gonna be doing some ghost town hunting.
Yeah. So you'll get to see that. It's true. Tune in for chapter 2, which is going to happen right now.
We went to Murray.
It was one road that people lived on.
Yeah, it's marked as a ghost town, but there's people that still live there. It's really awkward.
Okay, I feel like we have to whisper here. That's the old, where are we?
This is Murray, Idaho.
And there's old courthouse, that's the old courthouse. That's the church in Van House with the burnt thing behind it.
John Feehan.
Whatever. This is a weird night out of town. It's not as ghosty as I was hoping it would be.
But the buildings were pretty cool, just the 2 of them. But the drive there was really pretty, especially in the fall. So I highly recommend if you don't even make it to Murray. It's worth it for the drive. It's really pretty.
Okay, so we're way up in the mountain. We're like almost at the top of it. But we were coming around this turn here. Right, coming up this way. Okay. And we're going up that way towards the sun. And there's a door here. It's just this door. Like somebody built this and decided, like, was there used to be a house here or something? Door. Oh, enclave, whatever. Should pee in it. Should pee in it. So yeah, weird little door. There's no other like man-made things around here. Well, aside from the road and like power lines somewhere probably. I don't know. Fuck you. I'm just trying to make, science. Okay.
And then we ended up just kind of following this road down the mountain, and then we landed in this tiny little town called Wallace.
So here we are. Welcome to Wallace, historic village. You see that? I need a blinder. That's my hand. Wallace.
Whoa.
I'll put it on a map where it is. Wallace. We're gonna go check out Wallace.
Wallace was amazing and interesting. And what's your favorite factoid about Wallace?
So, you guys know the movie Dante's Peak? Well, Dante's Peak isn't a real place, but that's where they filmed it.
No, your other favorite fact about Wallace.
Oh yeah, so apparently, I guess the economy there was kind of failing or whatever. So yeah, so there was like a bunch of ladies bonded together and started a brothel because there was basically just a bunch of miners that lived there, not young people, but people who worked in mines, digging stuff out. And like women were actually like coming there to work in the brothel, and they legitimized the brothel and made it legal. But it was so popular and it brought so much money to the town that they ended up. Like the women who worked there were held in like high regard. They were sort of like the the elite of the town.
Well into the 1960s, guys.
Yeah.
Like, that's modern history. I think that's awesome.
Yeah, and there's a museum there.
Which we didn't go to because we didn't realize it was a museum for sex work, but yes.
It was a museum for brothalities, and that was one of the main brothels that was there, and the museum is open now, but we didn't go to it.
Yeah, too late. We're already past it. And then after that, we went to Burke, Idaho.
So, I think this is Burke. That looks like the entrance to a mine.
Mining like railway up there that's kind of falling down.
I'm just doing a little test now. We're gonna try to drive this thing. Okay, so this is Burke.
Burke?
We're gonna go that way because we found mines and stuff and abandoned buildings.
It's just so massive. I was actually really surprised because I don't think I knew that this was here. Part of me is like, are we even allowed to go here?
I should pull over here. And I took a bunch of still pictures, so if I find anyone with a ghost in it, I'm gonna put it here right now.
Same.
Ghosts! Okay, we're gonna... Okay, so we're still in Burke or whatever, and this is where there's water. There she goes. See her? It's her, way up there. Do this. It's like Star Wars. Wowie zowie. Ruins, the things, the past. So Melissa's disappeared behind the Dalek. There's the creek.
Yep.
It's a pretty creek though. Look at all kinds of rocks and it's clear. Is there any ghosts? Hey, you ghost? That'd be cool if like a ghost or a squatch like peered over. Love nudge baby.
This is where we are right now.
It ruins the thing. Look. Oh. Natchita. So this kind of looks like it was the basis of some kind of operation. Pink.
You ready?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we went to the National Bison Refuge, which was pretty cool.
Guess where we are. Look, antlers. So, what do you know about the antlers?
I didn't read anything about them. They're up though, aren't they?
I have no idea.
Okay, let's go.
Gonna go look for the bisons. Okay. We saw four.
We saw 4 bison. I'm actually a little irritated with the bison. They tell you to bring your binoculars, so if you ever go, just take binoculars with you.
Take binoculars.
It's only $5.
$5.
We got our money's worth because so many elk and deer.
Deer. Car. Me. And after the bison refuge, we pretty much came here to Missoula.
We hightailed it into town, dropped our shit off at the hotel, and went and ate some fried chicken.
Fried f***ing chicken. What was the place called? The Double Faith. What?
Double Front Cafe.
Double Front Cafe. Anyway, it looks like it's gonna be a beautiful day, so we're headed to, where are we headed to?
We got it.
How y'all doing?
Oh my god. So from Missoula, we headed towards Coloma and Garnet, which are both ghost towns.
Here's some footage. Okay, so on our way to Garnet, there's a little place called Coloma. We came from that way. And there's this. Blair Witch. Look, we found Rustin Parr's house. That must have been like the day spa. And then over there is Rustin Parr's house. Look, Blair Witch. Natchita. Where's she going? Let's follow her. Okay. Doormat in its natural habitat. Natchita. Welcome to Garnet. We went the wrong way.
Yeah,
So there's.
This place is a hot spot in the summer.
Gotcha. So the town's that way, and the mines are that way. So we're gonna do the town first. Okay. Garnet. Okay, so this is us walking around Garnet. Look how pretty. Old timey carriage thing.
Yeah.
I like this house. Look. That's it. Althosen. Althosen. Althaus. Door. Stove. Lawbreaker.
The way you came, I think is better.
Althaus.
Yeah, it's literally not a house.
That's it. Big.
A house, I guess.
Ooh, good one.
So, what happened after we left Garnet?
After we left Garnet, we were on our way to Bearmouth, and we took a wrong turn. I mean, the road was literally gravel and rocks and ice.
It was kind of a stressful couple of hours there.
I'm gonna turn that off and restart it.
Yeah, I do. I would love to. What? Hello. I don't want to see another Gulch Road ever again.
Galena Gulch, yeah. You Galena Gulch.
We're heading towards Comet, which is a ghost town in Montana. We're going to be driving on dirt roads all the way there.
Alright. It's got a speed limit sign, so at least it's somewhat maintained. Jeez, this guy's going 1,000 miles an hour. Calm down. You're coming from Comet. You're not a Comet. He was sitting about this far over in his chair because his cowboy hat couldn't fit in the car.
So you're going to stay on this for about 3.5 miles.
Alright.
And then Comet should be just on the left side, I think.
Okay.
Like we're just, it's one road to it.
Sweat.
It's like
Yeah. So we're in Comet. This is Comet. Oops, don't know why I hit record there. Sorry. I need more coffee. So we just visited Elkhorn. I don't know what the statistics are for the town, like how many people live here or anything like that. But I mean, there are people that live here.
So I just read a site. Supposedly there's only 2 public buildings. It's going to be the fraternity hall and the town hall. Pictures here. We wandered around a bit. Supposedly we weren't supposed to, but we drove around the town. We kind of found some old buildings and kind of just tooled around a little bit and took some pictures and tried to be as respectful as possible. It's pretty easy to see what's private property and what's not.
So I don't know if you guys can hear that. Pretty sure it's coming from that church. That's Helena down there. Check it out. And there's where the sun's trying to burst through. What do you think, Helena?
Pretty so far.
Find some cohee.
Yeah. Yes.
Yas, bud. We went to have coffee at Nightmare 8 breakfast.
And it was tea.
And it was tea. It was fucking tea. I don't care.
Dude.
People down there know my disappointment in fucking tea.
I know,
My days are running together, so this is not good. So she's gonna talk now.
Oh, we're in Helena and we're wiped out. Like, we have not slept well the last couple days. So how'd you sleep last night?
Last night, I slept like a piece of shit because the bed, first of all, it was concave. We started off, I was on one side and I felt like I was rolling towards her. And then she noticed that when she started, she laid down and was like uncomfortable. So she moved and then noticed a lump under the sheet and she started reaching around and playing with it, and I swear to God, I thought you were gonna pull out a dead animal. She reaches under and she pulls out a towel. And she's like, that's weird, they would put a towel under there, I wonder if it just got lost or something. And I'm thinking to myself, there's probably like a towel-sized divot in the mat. There was a towel-sized divot in the mattress. We swapped sides and I slept on the towel. But then she, in the middle of the night, she decided, well, this isn't right. So she ended up like flipping head to toe. So then we woke up this morning not feeling all that great. And we decided to go down and have this place's continental breakfast.
We went to go so there's like two things for coffee. There's like the house blend and then there's original is what it's labeled as original. I started pouring it and I'm like, this is a really light color. Like, this must be like the weakest coffee ever. Turns out
it was fucking tea. Sheet of many circles.
The sheet of many circles.
Hi, we're here now.
This is day 6 of
Is it really?
It's day 6, yes. So we're in Bozeman right now.
Bozeman, Montana.
Anyway, so today we left Helena. Well, before we left Helena, we actually went and got coffee and tea at General Mercantile.
General Mercantile, I love that place. Love it.
It's really cute. It's if you're ever in Helena, it's worth stopping in.
Absolutely.
There's an amazing coffee shop across the street as well called Fire Tower Coffee House. Like, seriously, I love these places. They're awesome. Just those two places alone, I'm like down for moving to Helena. Seriously.
Yeah, like, honestly.
And we went to Virginia City.
Yes.
The thing about Montana and places, I think further north and places like this, they have a season and their season is summertime. Once the summer is over, their season is over. So we are here out of season.
Yes.
So in Virginia City, all the businesses except for I think 2 are closed for the season. So the only things that are open are this gift store and then this cafe, which was only open 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. basically for the locals and the random 4 people today that came to kind of looky-loo at this place.
Right.
They have a lot of really cool structures. We were able to like wander and explore and walk around, and you know, there's like a beautiful pond-ish lake thing in the back. And the cool thing is too, that I really thought was neat, there's a railroad that came through here, of course, but that railroad also goes down not even a couple miles to Nevada City during the summer. They still run that railroad just for tourists that come to the town.
So of course, since we're here in the off season, everything's closed. Like the pizza place is closed, the steak place is closed.
And you know what? It's worth it being here in the off season. No people.
Well, some's people.
But yeah, it was really cool and it was pretty. And we actually had lunch at the Virginia Cafe before they closed at 3. And it was actually really delicious.
It was super delicious.
When you're in a town and it's closed up for the season and there's only 2 businesses open, you feel a little wary about eating at a restaurant that's that way. But I mean, there are people that went inside there while we were there. While we ate there, like 4 of the locals came in to eat their lunch, and she knew what they wanted before they even asked her.
But when we drove down to
Nevada City,
there was this, like, because the train went from Virginia City down to Nevada City.
It's almost like a train graveyard, and they have like an old train engine, like probably pre-Civil War train engine, just like sitting there, and it's in bad shape.
Yeah, there was a beat up old train car in the back that was like super rotted out. It was awesome. It was Super Dukes.
Yeah. Please don't say that.
I'm saying Super Dukes. Then we drove here.
At least my head's starting to feel better.
Oh, good.
It's not that cold here, but I feel cold.
It's chilly. So we're on our way out of Montana now, headed towards Idaho Falls.
I'm kind of sad to leave Montana.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Party!
So we woke up in Bozeman. First thing we did was we went and checked out the Museum of the Rockies.
Yeah.
I cannot remember the name of the place to save my life. Museum of the Rockies, which was really cool.
It was super dukes.
There's a bug in here. Be free. Weird thing. That's a damselfly, I think. Go. No, wrong way. Other way. Seriously?
Idiot fly is what it was. Museum of the Rockies was really cool. There's dinosaur bones and stuff, and there's a full Tyrannosaurus thing staring at you when you turn corners and stuff.
Yeah. They have full-size replicas of a few T-Rexes, 2 T-Rexes, one in the front and then one, you know, in the actual exhibit. It's part of the one of the Montana University's
Paleontology unit.
man, I would legit go back. That place was awesome.
Yeah, super dukes.
And then after that, we went to the Montana Grizzly Experience, I think is what it's called. They're basically
Something like
a rescue organization. I think this time of year they only have one bear out at a time. So we saw Brutus.
Okay, so we're here at the grizzly bear sanctuary thing. Look what they have over here. Feeder gerts. They feed these to the bears. Where are you going, lunch? There's more gerts. Okay, we're gonna go check out the gerts. Or the bears, sorry. We're going to the bears. Bear. That scared the shit out of me.
He was really cool. It was neat to see a grizzly bear up close. Because I know we don't have one at the Oregon Zoo. That was fun. Now you talk.
What am I going to talk about?
I don't know.
So the bear thing was awesome. And then we went back through Bozeman to get gas. So we got gas and then we got back on the highway. And now we're halfway through Gelatin Forest going towards...
Through. We are going through Gallatin National Forest to go to Idaho Falls.
I'm excited to see because we only went up on the top part of Idaho. And
yeah, we went through the Panhandle on our way here.
Which I loved. Like I was like, there's no way Montana's gonna live up to this, but it has. So I'm curious to see where we're going in Idaho now is gonna be like.
I'm pretty sure it's gonna be desert and gross.
I don't want that.
That's what it's gonna be like.
Like Idaho.
Montana's just so pretty.
We just stopped on the side of the road just to pee, and it's pretty. There's a river over there.
Yeah, the Gallatin River is just right next to us, and
yeah,
I'm sad to think that in just a couple hours we're not going to be in Montana anymore.
Yeah, and we're going to be in butthole Idaho with deserts and
maybe it's pretty. I don't know. So we're going to go through Craters of the Moon.
But yeah, Craters of the Moon.
That's desert. We're only going to be doing a couple things in Eastern Oregon before the long trek home.
Right. So as it stands, right now it's almost 4:30 on Friday, and we're going to be home Sunday night. So we got a lot of living to do in the next math hours. Okay. Next time we see us, we'll be in Idaho or whatever. Okay, we're at the Craters of the Moon, national whatever. So anyway, we're at the Craters of the Moon. Whoa, Jesus, what the hell's wrong with
There's a
you?
slant right there.
Oh.
This rock is. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it.
Okay, hold on. I'm on this side. Now I'm on this side. Hey, I think this used to be a tree or something. Yeah, this used to be a tree or something.
Pretty cool.
Drowned by lavas. Blair Witch. No human being would stack rocks like that. Blair Witch. Blair Witch. Look. This is Blair Witch right there. Blair Witch. Look back there. Rustin Parr's house. Oh, man. Blair Witch. This is the Blair Witch area. Look. No human would carve out. There's my shadow and everything. Okay, we're climbing a volcano. What's it called? Cinder cone? Okay, we'll find out in a second. What? It looks like mosaic. We're driving in Photoshop, okay?
Quarter of an inch my butt.
Yeah, it's my butt. This is ridiculous.
Yeah.